What's up, guys? Tevin here with a brand new Let's Play for you guys. Well, kind of brand new. This was actually, well, if you guys read the description of the playlist, this is actually a game that I started back in June 12th of 2012. Um, this is like the very first game I actually uploaded to my channel, but I never finished it, and for some reason I never put up part 1, so that's weird. But anyway, I am here to revisit Sonic Adventure DX. I am playing on the PlayStation 3. So I hope you guys enjoy this playthrough, but for now, let's listen to this lovely opening, my favorite Sonic opening, hands down, right beside Sonic Adventure 2. Alright, so with that, welcome back, guys, to Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut. This is a port from the original from the Dreamcast. Director's Cut was the edition that they named for the GameCube. No, I don't want to continue without saving. I'll just go ahead and load this one then. I just need to start a new file.
Select a file.
So as you can see, I've fully done this. I love this game to death. Go ahead and create a new save. Go ahead and play games, and I'll go over everything else at the very end. For the most part, this isn't going to be like a 100% run or anything like that. I just want to get through the story from start to finish and just show you guys the awesomeness of this Sonic Adventure. So, right off the bat, the only character we can be is Sonic. We unlock the other characters gradually by meeting them in the main story. However, you don't need to finish like one story in order to move on to the next. So if you meet Tails, like at the very beginning of the story, you can stop playing as Sonic, go to Tails, and then you can still meet the other characters with Tails if you want to continue from him. Otherwise, if you just play through the whole game of Sonic, you'll meet everyone. So let's go ahead and get started as the main hedgehog himself, and see how things are shaking with Sonic.
Oh yeah! This is happening! Huh?
I don't know how they're driving, but that's just ridiculous.
What's up?
Alright, so for the most part, I want to try to be quiet to the cutscenes because I do like to hear everyone's voice acting and so on and so forth. And I feel like you guys will want it too, to hear the story and whatnot, if you haven't already.
You are completely surrounded! Surrender yourself! Lock on target, men! Ready? Fire! Oh no! Our weapons are useless! Retreat! All personnel, fall back!
Oh yeah! This could be fun!
Thankfully, that cutscene launches us into 2 coins. 2 rings, I'm sorry. Alright, so here's the first boss fight of the game. It's really simple, so this is Chaos Zero. So what you want to do is just attack the big glowing red mark on his head, which is his brain. And for the most part, you want to avoid his attacks. The first 2, really easy to get. Third one, you're going to have to wait for a little bit, because once he gets up, he goes to the top. And you just need to wait around, avoid his arms until he comes down back onto the field. And block. And that's it.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time!
Not a big jump in difficulty for right now. It's pretty simple. For the most part, this isn't that hard of a game.
Come on, you big drip! Where you going?
You know nothing, fool! It's Chaos, the god of destruction!
Okay then. Anyway, yeah, this game isn't too difficult. The later bosses, some of them get a little more difficult. Mostly they're time-consuming and fall as hell, but for the most part, this is going to be pretty simple. It's not something that's really hard. It's a Sonic game after all. At least back in the early days.
Huh? What? Tails? Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah! Tails! Now, what am I gonna do with you?
Alright, so we're back in control of Sonic. So we saw Tails crash over here, so we might as well head over and see what we can do. So this is the first stage, Emerald Coast. This has a really nice theme to it. It's probably my 3rd favorite track in this game. And our first mission is just to go to the end and rescue Tails. All throughout the field there are badniks that you can destroy. You can also interact and destroy the chairs and scenery and whatnot. But it's nothing really special. So I don't really need to waste my time doing it. So in this game, aside from doing all the regular character stuff, I'm also going to show off a little bit of the Chow Garden. Not in great detail, but I'll give you guys a basic concept of what it is, because one of the big key points of like the original Sonic games was the Chow Garden, and how like awesome it was to raise a Chow and whatnot, and like raise them from the ground up to do challenges, races, fights, and it gets more what's the word for it? More creative, I want to say, in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, how they implement it and whatnot, because I like the different modes they add on, as well as the different items you can be shot in the various different chows you can actually raise from there too. So, what the? Okay, well, they tried to save me. I don't believe I would, like, die this quickly, because all you have to do is just hold forward and that's it. Because sometimes this propels you forward, so I don't know why I did it the first time, not that time. So that was unlucky on my part. If you actually do go around, you can get this one right there. Yeah, it's not worth it. I'll be fine. Just hop, skip, and jump. For that area right there, it's actually almost impossible to fall down because there's going to be like a gust of wind that pushes you upwards. So you can't really die over there. So if you do want to watch your jumps, you can. Otherwise, not wholly necessary. And at this part, you can run on the wall, just to go on the upper path over here. Jump down. Because that also gives you a run-up. One-up, an extra life, as they say. It's not Mario, I don't know why I'm calling them one-ups. I'm just so used to it. And just like in most Sonic games, collect 100 rings and you get an extra life. As such. And if you take a hit while you have rings, all your rings will scatter and you have to collect them again to refill your health. Not health, but to collect rings again to take another hit. Otherwise, if you take a hit while you're at 0 rings, you will instantly die, and there will be nothing you can do about it. Just skip that. So for the most part, I know a lot of these shortcuts more than I should, because it's been a while. Oh, and also what I'm doing too, when I'm destroying the badniks, they also let out animals if you collect them. When you go to the Chow Garden at the very end, back onto the adventure field, you can use those to power the Chow as well.
Yes!
But without further ado, we found Tails. He looks alright. We got 145 rings. Didn't really take that many. Actually, I didn't even think I'd get hit at all. I just died,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
not bad.
And we completed the level C mission. So each mission has a level C, a level B, and a level A missions. B and A you get from going back to level after you do the level C mission, which is going to be the story-driven ones.
Hey, Sonic! Long time no see, huh?
I'm just glad you're okay. What happened anyway? You're too good of a pilot to just crash like that.
That was a test run using a new prototype propulsion system. It's got a few bugs to iron out.
Why not just use my plane, the Tornado?
Thanks, but you gotta check out my newest power supply. Ta-da!
Whoa! A Chaos Emerald!
Yep, I just happened to find one of the 7 emeralds during one of my test flights. This thing's got unlimited power, you know. So I figured, why not use it to power my plane? Supercharge! You gotta come over to my workshop, Sonic. I've got something I've gotta show you. It's in the Mystic Ruins. The fastest way is by train. Let's go!
Alright, so with that, we can now play as Tails. So if you want to stop playing as Sonic and play as Tails, you're able to just pause the game and leave through there. In addition, they add to the Avenger DX port that they did on the GameCube is the map function. In the original Dreamcast one, you weren't able to do that, so it's good to have a map. I rarely ever use it, but you can if you want to. Let's see, up here, camera angles in this game is not very flattering at times. You can tell it's definitely aged a bit. Let's see. So to go to Mystic Ruins, we need to go up to the train station up here.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
And you just head onto the train over there. But something I want to do first real quick, if I can just get my angle right. Oh no. I want to charge up my spin dash at this angle. And oh, almost there. Immediately jump once get good. Oh. It normally isn't this hard. You just want to jump as soon as you get it going. It normally helps if there's a ledge, though, or a little bit of a rip. Oh, almost got it. Well, I'll do it as Tails. It'll be a lot easier as him anyway. But this hurt because Mystic Ruins. Wasted enough time. So another thing I was saying, there's 3 different adventure hubs in this game. Station Square is one of them, Mystic Ruins is the second, and the third one we will find out later on as the story progresses. For right now, what we want to do is just jump off of here, and we want to head up to the very top over here. Spin dash.
If it isn't Sonic!
Look, it's a giant talking egg.
Silence! I am Dr. Robotnik, the greatest scientific genius in the world!
Whatever you say, Eggman.
Enough! I've got big plans, and now I'm gonna put them to work!
You're always up to no good. Now what do you want?
I want all of the Chaos Emeralds! Better not interfere! Or else!
Or else what, you big loser?
Or else I'll take them from you by force! The hard way!
Alright, so here goes the first real boss fight of the game. We're going against Eggman and his Egg Hornet? Yep, Egg Hornet. So of course, we want to get some rings first of all. And this one only takes 3 hits. For what you want to do is just avoid the missiles, just moving left and right enough to dodge them. There's no crazy tactics. And when he goes like this, he's going to charge for it. As soon as he does, all you want to do is just move forward a bit and then jump onto his cockpit to hit him. And does a little bit of damage to him. And you just want to do that 3 times, just rinse and repeat. Each phase will launch out a few more missiles, but nothing really serious.
All systems
Forward
full power.
and come back.
He's not gonna get away with this.
So if you're not big in the Sonic fanbase community, a lot of memorable Dr. Eggman quotes come from this game. And once we get to them, I'll let you know. One of them is what he's saying right now. You won't get away with this.
All
Go
systems
forward,
full power.
and that's it. So yeah, I can't express enough how easy this game is, so really, you guys should have no
I'll
problem
play
playing
with you some
this.
other
It's
time.
also really fun too, despite the easiness of some of the boss fights, but it's going to get harder, I promise you. It will get harder a little bit as it comes towards different characters and further on into the story plot with the different characters. That sound effect, though, I don't think it's right.
Well, that wasn't so hard.
Aha!
Oh no!
Come on, Chaos. Time to eat.
Chaos? Oh no, isn't that the same monster I saw the other day?
Oh, yes. It's just as the stone tablets predicted. His strength increases every time I feed him a Chaos Emerald. With all 7 emeralds in him, he'll be invincible and work for me. Together, we'll destroy Station Square. And on its ruins, I'll build Robotnik Land, the ultimate city, where I will rule it all. Come on, Chaos, let's find another emerald, shall we?
Sonic! We can't let him get away with this, can we?
No
That's a
way,
no.
Tails!
Without more emeralds, the monster can't transform. So, it's up to us to get the emeralds before Eggman does, huh?
Alright, so with that... Oh, can I move the camera again? Okay, a little bit. Alright, so with that, I'm gonna come up here and grab... Do I hit circle to grab this? Yep, circle to grab this. Well, actually... Yeah, I thought so. It is over here. Yep, okay. Go ahead and grab this emblem. The emblems is another collectathon type thing that you can see that I did at the very beginning of the video where it showed you 130. 130 is how much are all together in the game. You collect a majority of them by just doing regular story stuff, as well as finding several of them in the main hub world, and then the rest you do by either completing Chow missions, regular missions in trial mode, and then the B and A missions on there. But before we end out this video, we're going to go ahead and do one more level, just so we can go ahead and make some decent progress in this one. So next we're going to Wendy Valley, and our objective for this one is to get the Chaos Emerald. It's showing the purple Chaos Emerald again, even though we just had that as Tails. And then for the most part, when you're going through cutscenes with multiple characters, when you go to that character's part of the story in their playthrough, the focus of it will actually switch towards them. So how Sonic was mainly talking in this one with his interactions with Eggman, and Tails is mostly in the background. When you get to Tails playthrough with him, Eggman will be mostly addressing Tails while Sonic just sits around the background. So over here I want to charge up a bit. Oh, I still miss. But there is a one-up over there across the bridge if you didn't see it. Sometimes it's a lot easier to get to it by just spin dashing and jumping and just reaching that other platform before the bridge breaks down. But I couldn't this time around, because otherwise this automatically breaks down. You won't be able to get it.
Jump on panel number 1.
Yep.
It will take you to panels 2 and 3.
Quickly just jump on
Jump as
these.
soon as you land on a panel, or else you'll fall.
And that floating ball of light will give you hints throughout the game if you run in and interact with it. First time I played this, I paid it no attention, but it does play an integral part of the story later on as you go deeper. Just gonna go through here. I'm not going to be taking advantage of many skips, because I do like to just enjoy the game as it is, as well as collecting the rings, because you can get a hefty fight. Ring, I didn't even explain what ring says, because I'm just going all over the place. I'm just too excited to play this game. Rings, for the most part, you collect in order to increase, well, not increase, more like use it to buy stuff for the chows into Chow Garden. Because otherwise it just keeps total of everything that you have, and it just gradually progresses all throughout it, so you have like a whole little bank that you can use later on. I think we're getting close to the end, not quite. Jump over here, go to the bottom path, up, follow this floating ring over here, and this should be the last spiral. Oh yeah. Spin dash on here. This area right here gets a little wonky in terms of controlling, because it just pushes you so fast, and you can easily like bounce against the ledges, and it just makes it a little bit hard to move. So for the most part, just holding forward in this section will kind of mess you up every now and again. And that's what the majority part of this game is. Like, it's just so old that some of the bugs in it is just due to age and like nothing else, not due like bad polish or anything like that. But thankfully that didn't take very long. I think one of the A missions for this one is completed in under 2 minutes, I think. It's been a while since I've done this, so it might be something else. Now I got 351.
Yeah, not bad.
And now we're up to 3. And with that, I don't think another cutscene should be playing.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
Alright, and whenever you hear sound cues like that, whenever you do a level, that's a good hint that of where you need to go is like back to certain areas. So in this case, it went to go back to Station Square. But that's about it for time on this video. So thank you guys for watching this episode of Let's Play Sonic Adventure DX. If you guys liked the video, give the video a like, leave a comment. I will still have the original videos that I put up all those years ago in this playlist as well. I'm just going to have these ones be like the highlights that's going to be above it. So in case you guys want to check those out, they will still be there and available for you guys to see. So anyway, I'll take care, and I'll take care. I hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So I'll see you later.